Would you spend just 1 extra minute after uploading if it meant getting 70% more views by the end of the year? Sounds pretty ridiculous, right? But before you know it, you're outranking channels that are posting twice as often. The truth is that most creators hit publish and just pray for views. My name is Ramon, and within 1 year, I was able to scale my brand new robotics channel from 0 to 100,000 subscribers with 20 million views. And just a few months ago, I launched this new YouTube channel that's already hitting 13,000 subscribers and over 500,000 views. By the way, I run a YouTube agency helping creators do the same. And within this video, I'm gonna show you guys 9 tiny actions that could take seconds and compound like crazy, with each one adding reach and each one building momentum, and most creators skip them entirely. So the first things first, let's talk about tags. Some YouTubers argue that they don't really make a difference, but personally, I feel like if it's still there, if it's still an option, then they must be doing something, right? A real quick and easy way of generating tags is by using a free tag generator just like this. Just put your title and it's going to generate loads of SEO heavy tags for you. Then just copy them from here into your tag box and voila. Or you could just upload your script on ChatGPT and ask for tags to attract your audience. That's what I personally do on my channels, and it works just fine. But to be honest, tags aren't the only place YouTube looks for keywords. And quick second, if you guys are wondering how I'm getting all this information, it's from my private community called YouTube Growth Secrets. And it's filled with creators sharing real experiences and growth hacks, plus free courses and cheat sheets. So if you guys are feeling stuck or just want to grow faster, the community is completely for free. To join, the link will be in the description down below. There's another great place to use your keywords, and many people just often don't even know about this. The best part is that you could do this once, then just forget about it, reaping the rewards from now until forever, which makes it one of the best time investments when it comes to SEO. So do you guys know you could add keywords to your channel? I didn't until recently. So if you guys go into your studio and go to your settings, then check channel right here on the basic tab, you could add keywords to help people find your channel, which is pretty awesome, right? So let me know in the comments down below if you guys knew this was a thing. So here in this box, I focus on the keywords of my competitors because I want my face to pop up whenever others search for them. And it's also a perfect spot to put keywords that you intended to have in every video description. But by adding keywords to your channel is just the beginning. You guys want to do this at the end of every video that could actually have an even bigger impact for your long-term growth. Let me guys show you. I will always add a end screen. Now I used to choose this one here, which suggested 2 different videos to the viewers, but I read somewhere when you give people too many choices, they actually hurt the chances of actually getting them clicked. Usually by the end of my videos, my call to action is to motivate the viewers to watch my previous upload. I always make sure to include that specific video so I could keep viewers jumping from one video to another, maximizing both my views and my overall reach. Chapters isn't there just for navigation. They're a secret weapon to get discovered through Google search. Google owns YouTube. So when someone actually searches through Google, it loves to promote your videos as a solution, not just the whole video, but just the each individual chapters. I don't know if you guys seen that already, but every time I do it, it's always recommend me this certain section that I talk about for that certain keyword. So don't skip out adding chapters, or worse, let YouTube auto generate them for you. And if you let it do that, it's usually pretty rough. Instead, add your keywords to chapters where it makes sense. Each chapter becomes an extra way for your content to be found. And you could add the chapters by manually typing out the time codes in your video description. This could be helpful as a starting point. Don't worry about the viewers just skipping around. Most people only watch 3 minutes of a 10-minute video anyways. But while the end screens helps boost your views, I like to say that pinned comments is a valuable piece of digital real estate, and you guys don't want to waste that. They're a great way to grab your viewers' attention, spark engagement, or leave a personal message. But most importantly, use your pinned comment to remind viewers about key call to action links in your description. Whether it's your latest playlist, a free download, or a community link, there is no reason not to pin a comment on every video. Pro tip, if you guys run into issues where you guys just can't comment before a video goes live, set it to unlisted first, then you'll be able to post and pin your comment, and you could just reschedule the video afterwards. But what if you could engage with your comments before they even watch your new upload? That's where the community tab comes in. This is also a super powerful way to engage with your audience. Instead of making every post about yourself, which is the wrong way to do it. Make it about them. Run polls that they can actually interact with. For example, if you guys are a tech channel, ask something like, what's better, Apple or Microsoft? And people within that niche will have fun voting in that. It's just a simple hack and a low friction that they could do. So the more you keep them engaged through your community tab, the more they are likely to stick around and keep on watching. But what about getting people to actually click on your videos in the first place? A/B tests could boost your click-through rate, but for brand new creators, it's usually a trap. But why is that? Let me explain myself. Because if your video is only getting 10 to 20 to 50 views, you're not getting enough data to make a fair judgment between both thumbnails. Think of your thumbnail or your video going live for the first time as a grand opening. You guys want to make everything look perfect, and you guys don't want to be testing and tweaking things out at launch date. So that's where the first impression matters the most. Instead, test your thumbnails before uploading. Show just a few options to some friends or families or a community and ask for your honest feedback. Better yet, I see a lot of creators run polls on Instagram stories or even their YouTube community tab to see which thumbnail will people click on. Better yet, a lot of people in the YouTube Growth Secrets community upload their titles and thumbnails to get feedback before even posting. And one of our members recently did this and got thousands of views on his first video on a brand new channel, which is pretty crazy. Now, I just want to make this really clear. I'm not saying to completely avoid A/B testing, right? It could actually be super useful, but just not on day one. If a video is underperforming after a few days or a week, that's the time to actually start testing new things out. Use that momentum to optimize, not gamble your first impressions. But thumbnail testing is just one piece of the puzzle. There's another optimization that takes less time, gives you more control, and has a huge impact in discoverability. And most creators just overlook this completely. Your YouTube description is one of the most important tools for getting more views. It's high leverage with minimal effort because every word you type gets scanned by YouTube as a keyword to help match your video with the right audience. Here's what I personally do. I take my script from my YouTube video and drop it into ChatGPT. Then I ask it to turn the script into a high SEO YouTube description. Pro tip, I even tell ChatGPT to include high search keywords from my niche, even though I didn't mention in the video, just to boost my presence a little bit more. But writing great description is only half the battle. What you do after you guys hit publish could make or break your video's performance. Once your video is live, avoid sharing it with friends and family, even though it's super tempting. By doing this, you actually hurt your video's performance and not help it. Here's why. If your video is about gaming, right? You send it to your mom, your brother, just to boost views, YouTube will actually start analyzing their YouTube channels and their search history and behaviors. If your mom watches cooking videos and your brother watches car reviews, YouTube will associate your gaming videos with their interests, not gaming. As a result, your video might get recommended to people who love cooking or cars, and they will likely scroll just past your title and thumbnail, tanking your click-through rate. And when that click-through rate drops, YouTube stops pushing your video. Instead, you should do this. Share your video with communities that care about the topic. And if it's a gaming video, post it on Reddit thread or a Discord server dedicated to that specific game. This tells YouTube like, hey, real gamers are watching this, which makes the algorithm push it to more people just like them, the right audience. If you're a creator trying to make a living on YouTube or a business owner that wants to use YouTube to attract more customers, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. I got tons of videos coming out soon that will go deeper into these topics with real actionable strategies so you could start using today.